With Jason Clarke of the Carleton Place Canadians, the CCHL league leaders, I mean, what's new in that regards now, also fourth in the country. But Jason, a question that gets asked to me periodically is, where was Mr. Clarke prior to the Carleton Place situation?
I went back to grassroots, coached with the Ottawa Valley Titans for a couple of years, and was lucky enough to be an assistant coach with the Ottawa Junior Senators for 1 year, and then made some changes and was the head coach and general manager for 4 years with the Ottawa.
And the Carleton Place Canadians, I think this is year 6, I believe it is, something like that. I mean, and hats off to you that the program and what you've done, the consistent level of success. But the other thing is leading the way in graduating players, sending them off to bigger and better things, and that's what this league is about, development, and you still lead the league in that. Hats off to you.
Well, it's just not me. I mean, there's a lot of people that are behind the scenes that do a lot of work. We've got a great educational coordinator with Gary McGee. We've got our assistant coaches do a lot of work for our players as well too. So it's just not one person. And this organization doesn't rest on my shoulders at all. There's a lot of great people that are put in place, and we wouldn't be where we are today without all their hard work.
A phenomenal year last year, and this year, how another great Carleton Place Canadian team. How much different, or has the philosophy changed at all?
I don't think our philosophy's changed at all with regards to how we play the game. Just the players have changed, and the guys that we've brought in. Our staff really believes that they're on the right path to success, and our leadership's done a great job. I mean, we've got. Stephen Bales has been with us since he was 17 years old. We've got Andy Sturts that's back. We got Devin Campbell as an assistant captain who's been with us since he was 17. We've got Adam Lloyd. So our leadership is very strong, and those guys are kind of running the room. And I really believe that those 4 guys are kind of really making sure that the new guys understand what it is to be a day-to-day Carleton Place Canadian and what's expected on a regular basis. And the reason why we've had success early is because the new guys have come in and done a really good job, and I think they're on the right path to continuing to get better, and I mean hopefully we can continue to win hockey games.
You've got a new addition to your team, I believe, via the Sioux Greyhounds and Mr. Eccles, so you solidified the back end and a little more, and your goaltending. What can you say? What a tandem!
Yeah, I mean, getting David Eccles, his size and the way he skates is definitely going to help our hockey club, down the line. And I mean, Guillaume Terrien, was very good last year, but his the way he came into camp and how good a shape he was this year was just absolutely phenomenal. We were very, very excited of how much he changed his physical appearance as a goaltender when he came into camp, and he's only getting better. And now we've got a backup in Adrian Clarke as a 17-year-old kid who's kind of light the world on fire here right now. He's on the NHL draft list. Just signed a scholarship with Dartmouth, so we're pretty solid in goaltending, and we like our back end. And we just need to continue to get better and work hard every day.
Congratulations in order. You're going to lead the Robinson Division November 14th through 16th. The 4th or 5th coming of the Central Canada All-Star Challenge. What's that mean to you?
I guess it's always kind of good to get noticed for doing a good job, but for me it's going to be fun taking my players to something like that. It's always fun to coach different players in your league, but the guys that we're going to be able to bring from our team, I think it's going to be really special to be able to coach in something like that. That's that highly scouted by NHL scouts and NCAA scouts. To bring 4 or 5 guys from our team to that. It's going to be a lot of fun to share it with those guys.
This is the first end of a home-and-home this weekend. Second game between the two teams this season. The first game here at the Brockville Memorial Center, you guys come out on top 5-2. Actually, the Braves tied that up in the third, 2-2. And your skill level, once again, within a 4-minute span, things took off. And highlight reel goal from Andy Sturts. And then Mr. Bayless, I believe, put in the 5th goal on the evening on a feed from Lloyd. But what do you expect this evening?
I always expect to see to see a good series against these two hockey clubs. Brockville's a well-coached hockey club with Matt Ward and Gibby doing a great job, and this team's Brockville's playing really well. I know they had a little bit of hiccup on Tuesday against Smith Falls, but I mean that's something that they'll probably rally around and come out and play hard. So we just have to play our game and make sure that we manage pucks in the right areas, and we've done a lot of video over the last couple days and prepared for this weekend. And you know, I think if we execute what we're asking our guys to do, then we should give ourselves a good chance to win.
Jason, thanks for doing this. Really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for having me.
Jason Clarke of the Carleton Place Canadians.